conducting a literature search, it is important to repeat your search in multiple databases in order to retrieve as many relevant results as possible. However, your search must also stay consistent and reproducible when doing this. This is where search string translation comes in. Translating a search string means that you must build one standard search string that can then be adapted for the specific features of other databases. In other words, with the exception of controlled vocabulary, you cannot add new search terms into new databases, and if you do, you must go back to your original search string and rerun the search. Many choose to build their initial search string in PubMed, both because advanced literature searches should include a database that indexes Medline, and because searching the MeSH database can help to find additional search terms. Let's say that our research question is, how does caffeine intake affect the physical growth of children? We may build the following search string, complete with MeSH terms in PubMed. How do we prepare it for other databases? The first step is to create a generic search string. In other words, strip the controlled vocabulary and other database-specific features from the search to create a string of just keywords and phrases. Our generic search string would look like this. The first database we'll translate for is CINAHL. CINAHL has its own controlled vocabulary that must be searched. Once those terms are found, they can be added to our generic search string. Then, the string can simply be copied into CINAHL's search bar. It may be best to write these strings in a Word document, rather than trying to build them in each individual database. It not only helps to keep them organized, but also makes it much simpler to copy and paste them over to your manuscript. For Scopus, we simply need to strip the search string down to keywords, as Scopus does not index any controlled vocabularies. You will copy this search string into the Advanced Documents search page. You will then add the title-abstract-keyword tag to each set of parentheses. This limits your search results to those that include your keywords only in the title, abstract, or keyword fields. Overall, translating a search string is easy, but the changes made will depend on the features of a specific database. If you want further assistance with search string translation, please reach out to the library via the chat function on our website or via the Ask a Question form.